All right, welcome back. It's one of the scariest things for a parent to have to hear, realizing your child is taking drugs, and of course, alcohol and marijuana come to mind right off the bat.
But really, it's heroin that's apparently making a comeback in Charlotte, especially when it comes to one particular group. David Santendry joins us live in the studio with more on what officials are calling an epidemic. David?
Barbara, Charlotte police saw a 40% increase in heroin arrests last year. And you can throw all stereotypes out the window because today's description of the modern-day heroin addict may catch you off guard.
So how much is this right here?
A gram.
This is China White, heroin. Close to the size of a quarter, there's enough right here to get 10 people high. This is a drug deal we're watching, and it's happening where you might least expect it. Behind Stonecrest Shopping Center, South Charlotte, where kids go to the movies and parents shop for groceries.
Many more people than you would imagine have the problem.
This is the voice and shadow of a Charlotte heroin dealer.
You have doctors, lawyers, people in suits doing it.
Doctors, lawyers, suits, and kids.
Like pure euphoria, just every pain, worry, anything that's ever hurt is just completely like wiped away.
Blonde hair, brown eyes, 22-year-old Journey Calder may not look like a heroin addict, but the drug nearly ruined her life. She first began using at age 17 when she was a student at Sun Valley High School in Union County. She says it didn't take long.
I couldn't believe that I was like about to do this.
Before she was hooked. How hooked?
In the morning, I would have to do it before I got out of bed just to go brush my teeth.
Journey, who is now clean, sits with her iPhone and designer purse. She fits the description of the modern-day heroin user.
You don't even look like a heroin addict. Like, you know, I'm like, oh, thank you. Like,
very well-to-do, middle-class and upper-middle-class white kids who you would think would not need pain medication. Their lives are pain-free.
Sam Quinones is the author of Dreamland, the true tale of America's opiate epidemic. He says fatal heroin overdoses in the United States have tripled in the last 3 years. And as far as trafficking,
a major hub of which is Charlotte, North Carolina.
Statesville Avenue, North Charlotte. Before the year 2000, this was the place to score heroin in Charlotte. But now, Quinones says Mexican dealers have targeted suburban areas across the U.S. Young people with money and the tendency to rely on pain medication. But this stuff is expensive, and heroin, dope, smack, junk, whatever you want to call it, can be had at 1/6 the price of most prescription pain meds. And it's starting to end up in the veins of high school students.
It was easier for them to get heroin than it was to get alcohol for the weekend.
Audrey Kell High School in South Charlotte is one of the hottest spots for heroin, according to one former police officer turned drug counselor. But it's not just Audrey Kell. The DEA tells me there's not a single high school in the Charlotte region where heroin is not a problem.
you know, you can go out and you can do a little bit of black tar heroin or China White and have a couple hours to recover and come home and talk to your mom right in the face. And it's scary and it's real and it's out there.
Journey started using in high school, shooting dope with her friends. At first, it was just over the weekends.
A terminology would be a chipper. A chipper is somebody that doesn't do it every day, that just does it occasionally.
But recovering addicts like Journey say that term, chipper, well, there's really no such thing.
It will catch up to you and it will destroy you.
And it's like flipping a coin with your life on the line.